Nkabune Technical Training Institute is located in Meru County, about 7 kilometers from Meru town. The institute was established in 1964 by the Consolata sisters as a center for training social workers. In 1967, the Ministry of Education requested the Consolata sisters to start a grant-aided commercial training school for girls. And in 1986, Nkabune Girls Commercial Training Center, among other technical secondary schools, were converted to technical training institutes.
Nkabune Technical Institute started as a small training center in 1960s. Then, later on in 1970s, it became a girls' commercial college, training for only girls, training for KCSE and the other courses. Later on in 1980s, it was now converted into a technical training institute, which is now has been that up to today.
The institute that is accredited by TIVET has registered tremendous growth over the years. Since then, the number of students trained at Nkabune Technical Training Institute has grown from about 300 to close to 2,000 in 2021.
Nkabune Technical Training Institute. It is a public institution under the Ministry of Education, State Department of Vocational and Technical Training. It is an institution with a national outlook. We have students from all over the country. This institution started way back in 1986. That is the time it was converted into a technical training institution. Currently, we are offering TIVET courses, that is technical vocational education training. Students are normally assessed by NEC, or Kenya National Examination Council. We have also started new courses under competence-based education and training. These are short courses that take about 6 months, and they are normally examined by CDAC, that is Curriculum Development, Assessment and Certification Body.
Kenya government in the recent past has put in emphasis on technical training among the youth so as to build a skilled workforce. Nkabune Technical Training Institute, in the same spirit and in the strive to achieving the Vision 2030, has transferred skills to many people who are now in the public and private sector.
The State Department has the mandate to formulate, develop, implement, and monitor policies for national polytechnics, technical training institutes, technical and vocational colleges, and vocational education and training centers, which were formerly referred to as village polytechnics. The government is keen on carrying out reforms in the TIVET sector with the purpose to achieve access, equity, and increase the occupational of TIVET to enhance quality and relevance in the sector. I'm pleased to note that Nkabune T.T.I is collaborating and has engaged continuously with the private sector at various levels, and we have observed quality in terms of training and relevance through the apprenticeship, the internship, and on-the-job training that's also provided by the private sector.
Our vision is to be a center of excellence in provision of TIVET. As earlier said, the technical vocational education and training. And for us to reach there, the mission is to provide the courses so that we can be able to produce the skilled manpower in those particular fields that can be competitive both locally and internationally. The same trainees will be able to acquire technical skills for self-reliance that will be able to fit in the current market and also survive in changing technology, because we know technology is changing each day.
The institution has 6 departments offering diploma, certificate, and artisan programs. Key among the courses offered are diploma and certificate in food and beverage, diploma and certificate in ICT, diploma and certificate in electrical and electronics engineering, among others.
In Nkabune Technical Training Institute, we offer the following courses: Information Communication Technology. In this department, we offer ICDL, Cisco, and computer packages. In the engineering department, we offer electrical and electronics, automotive, welding and fabrication, and plumbing. We also have fashion design and clothing technology department. We have hospitality department, which offers the following courses: food and beverage, and catering and accommodation. We have hairdressing and beauty, which is offered by CDAC, and we offer level 4, level 5, and level 6. In the business department, we offer the following courses: secretarial studies, accounting, management courses, which includes business management, supply chain management, human resource management, cooperative management, and project management. We also have the Department of Social Work and Community Development. The courses that we offer them at the following levels: artisan, certificate, and diploma. Our intakes are usually in January, May, and September. The examining bodies for the courses that we offer are NEC, CASNEB, and CDAC.
My area of work is to oversee the curriculum implementation in the institution. This entails trainees attending classes, trainers also attending classes, the examinations done well, both internally and externally. We have records for monitoring all those activities. When trainees go in class, there are documents that are signed by both the trainee and the trainer. We call it the attendance register, which is signed in front of the trainer and also in front of the trainees. This document is kept by the class representative. So the work of the trainer is just to see that everybody has come to class, count the numbers, and also counter check the form and also sign. So this form is brought to my office at the end of every week to see whether there are absentees or whether all have attended classes. Then I also oversee discipline of the students, because if you are to do good in academics, it goes hand in hand with the discipline. So we must check that discipline is maintained by both the trainees and the trainers.
According to the principal, the Food and Beverage Department has become the Institute's Center of Excellence.
We are a center of excellence in hospitality. We expose our trainees to practical experience every week. We are confident that they are able to take up the skills and they will be able to implement them as required in the industry. When we release them to the industry for industry attachment, we have been receiving excellent results.
With support from the government through the Ministry of Education, Nkabune Technical Training Institute has managed to equip the workshops with state-of-the-art equipment. And in the wake of technological advancements and the new normal occasioned by COVID-19, Nkabune Technical Training Institute has set up a robust e-learning platform to ensure continuity of learning amid the pandemic.
In this COVID era, we are having all our theory lessons taught online. We have a robust ICT department which helps us to communicate and to reach our students wherever they are, to be able to access the online materials. And for the practical lessons, we offer face-to-face learning.
Delivering quality and going for nothing but the best is a mantra at Nkabune Technical Institute. According to Nahashon Kiarie, the management representative in charge of quality management system, the institution has acquired a number of ISO certification in a bid to ensure delivery of quality services.
As an institution, Nkabune T.T.I, we are committed to offer quality at every level of our product and services. It is in pursuit of this commitment that we have established to follow the guidelines and systems of the international standard so that we can put ourselves at par with other institutions that offer products and services that relate to us. We began this journey and commitment to quality in the year 2011, where after thorough and rigorous audits, we were audited and we were certified in ISO 9001-2008. We have continued to implement this system for many years with continuous audits from our certification bodies, and in the year 2017, we aspired to move to greater heights. It is at this time that we were certified by our certification bodies, the international and national ones, and we were certified to ISO 9001-2015, which we are currently implementing. I want to say that we have seen the ISO systems work for us. They have made our systems to be efficient, and we have seen improvement in terms of quality of the services that we offer, in terms of gaining competitive advantage, and in whatever we do in this institution, we are sure that it is at international standard.
Through the Office of the Dean, students and the management get to cooperate as they work towards a comfortable, peaceful and serene environment at Nkabune Technical.
Considering the Office of the Dean is in charge of the student welfare. When we talk student welfare, we actually mean all that makes a student happy, comfortable, and a satisfied customer. The activities that are taken in the Office of the Dean are accommodation. We take care of accommodation, the hostels, and we have hostels that we are hired, externally outsourced, and we have ours that belong to the institute. And for that reason, we accommodate a good number of students, and we are able to, make them comfortable, especially when they come and they are new in this environment. Some are far from Meru or from far-flung areas of the country, and when we have such, many spaces of accommodation, we are able to make the ETC on them. Feeding is done, now it's coordinated from the Dean's office. However, we have outsourced the feeding services, but still because the outsourced service feeds our customers, the provider's customers are our customers, so it is still coordinated from the Dean's office, where we ensure that the students are given adequate and good quality meals. And of course, we also emphasize on them being served in good time. We also take care of the medical care of the students. We have a nurse, an institute nurse, and a clinic officer. And we handle most of the cases from within, apart from the cases that are beyond. That's when we refer them to either Meru General Hospital, Meru Level 5 Hospital, or Kerua, the St. Teresa's Hospital. The Dean's office is also in charge of coordinating games and sports, where we go for competitions. And like I said, when you talk about students meeting maybe from various corners of the country, it brings integration, and this integration enhances cohesion, and that's actually the aim of the games. The Dean's office is also in charge of clubs and societies, where we encourage every student at least to join a club or a movement. And when all these things are done and done well, and with a lot of consideration for the students, they're happy. And it now touches directly to our training, because when students are happy, even the classes to be better for us.
When we are not in the classroom, we participate in co-curricular activities. We have acquired very many trophies in games, music and drama. We are regional and national champions in music, drama, games, TIVET fair and robotic contests, and that is why you can be able to see very many trophies in this office. I welcome the trainees or aspiring trainees who are also interested in co-curricular activities.
Nkabune being an academic institution, I found out to be a good environment since it is offering all the requirements necessary for academics. The environment of Nkabune has got a chance of having several modern structures that is favorable for academics. You're having several administration, the tuition blocks, you're having the workshops, especially the catering and accommodation sector, the CT sector, that is the clothing technology sector. They are also having good machinery, and the teachers are also competent with the kind of technology you are having here.
Being a youth and mostly a girl child, I could encourage girls out there, please, rather than staying or rather than looking and hooking up for something that you cannot, or selling out yourselves there, I prefer come join us here at Nkabune in Meru County, and with this course you will have something to rely on yourself on.
I choose to take ICT in this school so that it can help me to equip in the job market outside there.
Having pursued my diploma in IT in Nkabune Technical Skills, as our motto says, technical skills for self-reliance. In the next 5 years, I'll be somewhere with myself owning a company which will be reliable in networking and programming.
The future of Nkabune Technical Training Institute is bright. Under the current leadership, led by the Board of Management and the Principal, the institution in the next 5 years would be in a position to accommodate at least 5,000 trainees.
In the next 5 years, what we want to do is to create an enabling environment here in terms of infrastructure. So you have seen, I've said that we are targeting to have about 5,000 students. These students will require classrooms, they require workshops, and the tutors also will be required, the trainers will be required. The government has been very good. They supply us with the Public Service Commission with the tutors, but they cannot supply everybody. So the board has taken up to engage the tutors who are there. In fact, currently we have over 20 trainers employed by the board. So every year we have a plan of what to do, which is backed by the budget that we have. And in that budget, we pick even a few items which are put in the performance contracting, which we normally negotiate with the ministry, and we are always evaluated according to what we have done there. So in 5 years to come, I expect this one to be like a city. In fact, if you go to another area there and look down, you see this one Nkabune is looking like a city in a village.
We have completed a block of new classrooms so that we offer space for the increasing population. We have also been able to build an administration block so that the expanding institution and the expanding departments can get a space for work. We intend in the next 5 years to continue improving the infrastructure. We also intend to increase the courses, particularly the technical courses. As we speak now, the population is at 1,945, having released 717 students in 2020. So in the next 5 years, we intend to be 5,000.
And the principal, I like to also congratulate you and your team of Board of Governors for what you have done. The institutions that are being opened today, the facilities that are being opened today, are not supported by the government of Kenya. It is by income that has been generated from this institution. It's really a good example of how, if you run your institution efficiently, there is much more you can do that can only complement what you get from other supporters.
The students from outside and who are willing to even expand their educational levels, because while being in Nkabune, you can even start at the lower level for artisan until to the diploma level. So we welcome each and every grade and be ready to join and enjoy the environment of academic.
The 3 years that I spent here, I took my diploma in ICT. When I moved out of this, I joined Gatanga Technical Vocational Center, which is located in Gatanga, Muranga, where currently I'm the ICT technician. I can say that the skills that I got here, they have helped me there outside, and I'm still hoping so that I'm going to add more and more, because I understand the world is much more competitive.
When we do all these things and do them in harmony and the teamwork, we produce very well-trained graduates. And with that, I would want to really urge the parents out there to consider bringing their students to this place. It's quite removed from the town issues, but again, as you have realized, it's a good, calm, learning environment. In fact, it's like a heaven of peace.
Nkabune Technical Training Institute, technical skills for self-reliance.